everyone, I'm Keli Laverty with Be Rooted, and welcome back to another Movement Monday. Each Monday, I come on this channel to inspire you, to guide you into moving and doing that with the purpose of connecting with yourself, with your body, and with all of those feelings and experiences that we hold and have in ourselves that a lot of times our patterns in life, our autopilot, and the way we move through life has us ignoring those emotions, has us missing out on those experiences, has us disconnecting from the moment. We're not living fully if we're not in our bodies and present with our bodies. If we're always in our head, always thinking about what we need to do next, always in stress mode and go, 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 we lose that connection to ourselves and we lose our ability to really thrive and live fully. So this channel is about coming into our bodies and simple ways that movement can help shift us, can help get you out of your head and into the present moment, help you to learn to listen to your body and really value the wisdom that is in our body. And body is where we hold everything, where life is. We come into this world as a mover and we learn through movement. We connect to each other through movement. We feel through our body's sensory system, and that's where we feel stress. And when we get stressed, our bodies don't know what to do. It goes into overdrive and our brain tries to come in and fix it. I want to encourage you to let the body fix it, to let the brain go offline, because really in stress mode, our brain doesn't actually think very well. We get stuck in cycles and judgment and negative thinking patterns, but our brain does not problem solve. It's not creative. It doesn't have possibility in stress mode. We need to come into our body, ground, be present, and that's where possibility and creativity and our power comes from. So, in the midst of all the holiday stuff and December, today is December 9th, and this year has flown by really quickly, and I don't know about you, but it still feels like there's just so much going on and so little time until the end of the year. I want to encourage you to pause, and I want to encourage you to come into your body today or whenever you are listening to this and take a moment or two or three for yourself. And I'd love to have you follow along. I'd love to have you listen. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't need to watch the camera, but allow yourself to tune in right now to your body. I'm going to guide you in this week's Movement Monday, and this week it's all about just pausing and listening and really trying to tune in to what your body signals are telling you right now. And there's no right or wrong to do this. If this is the first time you're tuning in and you're like, I don't know what that means, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm going to guide you a little bit into how to connect with your body and how to let it guide you. And if you are intrigued by this, if this feels good to you, I want to remind you that I teach a live streamed class every Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you are in the Westchester, Pennsylvania area, you can attend that live in person here at my studio. But if you're not, if you want to join me online, that would be great. And we do an hour class of how to listen to your body, how to tune in, and how to find just freedom in movement. So this is going to be a little taste of that. And I encourage you to tune into this whenever you need a break this holiday season or into the new year. Just a moment to yourself, time to get out of your head and come into your body and just to feel. Right? And a lot of times we avoid that. I work with a lot of women who have experienced trauma, experienced anxiety, experienced eating disorders, and reasons why the body is not a very happy, comfortable place to connect with and be, but we still need to make peace with being with it. Not loving and enjoying all of that, but allowing yourself to feel is the first step to really being able to live fully. And we need to be able to feel the discomfort, the pain, the stuff that we avoid and try to shut out. Because if we don't, we're never going to shift out of stress mode. We're never going to be able to come into just being at peace and being able to be in the moment. So today, love for you to come somewhere that you can just come into your body. You might be in your car listening to this. You might be in a chair. You might be lying in bed, wherever you're at, or you might have space around you and able to stand up and find your feet on the ground. And I'm just going to encourage you to find that presence, find that posture and position that you want to start in, and just start to shift your weight a little bit. You can shift it forward and back. You might fall off balance. You can shift it side to side. You can shift your hips if you're sitting in a chair. Start to shift and bring awareness to your body, to this moment. Movement is the way that we can grab our brain's attention, taking a deep breath in, hearing that with our sense of hearing, feeling it internally, our kinesthetic sense of awareness, grabbing the attention of your brain and your thoughts and bring it to the body, to our senses. Use your hands to touch, to bring attention to your body. If your mind wanders like it tends to do, we all have monkey minds and they go all over, bring it back. That's what movement, when you are active, when you move, it brings your focus to the now. That's why we do all these different movements. Our body is trying to get our attention, trying to be in the moment. We need to intentionally let our brain connect with the body. We need to let ourselves recognize it's all integrated. We're here, brain, body, breath, all in the present moment. So allow yourself to observe that. And then just notice where your body wants to shift. It could maybe start to twist or add a different direction into your shifting. What body part wants to start moving? Maybe you start at the top of your body with your head. Just see what it's like to move. Allow yourself to breathe as you move and notice how it feels as you're moving. Maybe you're noticing what parts of your body want to start to open. Maybe you notice how your body moves with breath. As I exhale, I'm just letting my weight drop a bit. I'm letting myself fill up and open when I inhale. Don't be afraid of making noise, making sound. And maybe expand your movement into space a little bit. Step into a new direction. Notice what it's like to go forward or back. If you're in a chair or any other kind of seat, maybe let your front body go forward, or maybe dig into the back, the support at your back. And if you're standing, you might just even try that, going forward, going back. Imagine there's something behind you, kind of letting yourself dig in. Notice what it's like to move a little bit up and a little down. You might find that you want to spend time in one direction over the other. There's not a right or wrong. What's it like to be more down? Maybe you're shifting position, you're shifting level to where you take a body part down to the ground or side to side. Playing with different directions your body can go. So it can go up and down, it can go forward and back. And it can go open and closed, kind of those side horizontal directions too. So side to side. Where do you feel most comfortable in space? Where does your body say, no, I know this is pretty easy? And what directions feel new or unfamiliar for you? And what's it like to maybe intentionally decide to move in what you know or into a new space, a new direction? How does your body signal what is right for you right now? Maybe you try them both and you notice how your body responds. There's no right or wrong. Your mind might have judgment, your mind might have curiosity. I encourage you to stay in the curiosity of how different movements feel in your body, how it feels to shift your weight, how you might feel different than a few moments ago when we started, and we might have been just really linear, really boxed in spatially, and we've started to see what it's like to take our body into different directions, all right? If we want to make change, if we want to shift, it starts with direction. And our body, if we are always held in and keeping our body small or keeping it going forward and back, linear, maybe start to explore circles or taking up a little bit more space and reaching, right? Dance therapy is a lot about recognizing patterns in our life and how we move through life and finding the movements that can help us explore new pathways and new ways of relating not only to yourself, but to your world. So I'm here to help guide you and to partner with you, to give you feedback on different patterns and work together of how we might really bring awareness and identification to those patterns that are keeping you stuck, keeping you feeling small and tight and stressed, and how exploring just even simple directions can shift that. There's a lot more to movement and to dance therapy than just the directions we move, but today I hope this gave you a taste of how to just start listening to your body and how to start exploring and playing in this kinesphere that we have, our 3 dimensions of movement that our body is gifted, and we are able to move in all different ways. And oftentimes we don't. We get stuck in our patterns. So I'd love to hear comments about what that was like for you, if there's any direction that was uncomfortable or different, if you realize you're very comfortable in one way and want to try to encourage yourself to move a different way. I'd love to hear from you and offer ideas, suggestions. Tune in, like and follow. Each week there will be a new movement theme, and so I hope you enjoy today's, and I hope this week you pay attention to the different ways you move and how you might be able to bring a little shifting to yourself when the chaos has you wanting to come in and shut down. How do we open up and start to listen and start to move to manage it all? Take care.